Hi,
Hello.
where's your destination?
Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Well, you want to go to China?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go to China.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Basima Bertapi. Today I'm going to be taking you to Guangzhou. This is the first part of my vlog. I'm going to be showing you a couple of places that we covered in the day 1 as it's a long journey from Guangzhou. So I'm going to be showing you where to go, what to eat, a full travel guide. So let's go! We are heading towards the immigration and let's see if they let you enter. Hope for the best, otherwise they're gonna send you from the send you back to your country. So yeah, Buying airport. It's 3:30 in the morning. The airport, it's, as you can see, super sunsan. So yeah, let's go. So finally we have crossed the immigration. It was actually very smooth, right?
Yeah,
They just asked us that
not more than 5 minutes.
no, it's like, yeah, per person 5 minutes. But the thing is that we have watched so many vlogs and so many videos about like China immigration, being very strict and taking a lot of time, asking so many questions. But it was actually pretty smooth, and they just asked where we were staying, and that's it. They asked that if I have visited China before, so I told them that yeah, it was a couple of years ago, and it's not in here, Guangzhou. That was like in Shanghai, and my husband, he has not visited. So yeah, it was pretty smooth. So thank God, it was a good experience. I was personally very worried, like how much time is it gonna take, and what if, God forbid, something happens, they send us back. So yeah, but it was good. So let's go. Let's collect the baggages and explore Guangzhou. Firstly, it took us a long time to get in touch with our driver or the person who was about to pick us because we had no SIM and the VPN wasn't working. So yeah, first thing, we got into the car and got a very nice surprise. Things you don't expect when you come to China. So basically I was laughing because the driver was listening to Bollywood song, which we actually didn't expect because we thought that it wasn't popular. But then I remembered that Amir Khan is very famous in China. So yeah, but from getting down from the plane to getting a SIM card, everything seemed pretty stressful because of course the language barrier. So first tip, get yourself like a download Google Translator, and why I'm saying download, because it has to work offline as well, and the VPN, you have to buy it separately. So anyways, we got into the hotel at around 3:30 and slept for a while, got freshened up, and in the morning woke up again and started our journey towards our first destination at around 11 a.m.
This one is a shopping
Shopping area.
shopping market.
What's the name of this market?
Tianhechen. Yes, yes. Then this one is football. This one.
Oh, football
This one.
stadium.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no.
This one is all shopping market.
Oh, all shopping area.
Yeah, shopping market. Eat, shopping, yeah. This one, this one, this one. Which one? This one.
after a lot of chit chat and 1 hour journey, we reached our first destination, that is the Lingnan Impression Park. So ticket prices were 45 yuan per person, and the address is given on the screen for your convenience. Why I actually thought of including the address, we suffered actually finding the place, and we didn't dare to use the metro or take a bus because of, again, the language barrier. The people are there very nice. We first misunderstood, but the thing is that they're not actually familiar with English, or probably they don't want to learn English. Whatever the reason is, English is not that much common in China, as I think you already have an idea. So yeah, as it was a short journey and the time was, very tight schedule, we didn't want to ruin a single minute. So that's why we took our car and arranged for actually a driver. But the interesting thing is the driver was also not understanding what we were saying. So yeah, it was pretty hard. So before getting there, please download the Google Map and whatever the destination is, because yeah, it's going to take a lot of time to make them understand everything. Anyways, the Lingnan Impression Park, let's talk about it. So it's actually Guangzhou's traditional Lingnan style architecture, lifestyle, culture and customs you can see in this park. You can discover the town's 800 years worth of Lingnan history dating back to the Ming and the Qing dynasties, and also you can experience the charming culture and custom of this particular area, how it used to be back then. And you can just walk around through the Lingnan street and pass by the local stores and cafes and restaurants inside. You can see so many cute babies. I mean, particularly all babies are beautiful, but the Chinese babies, they actually, I don't know, I find them so cute. And yeah, they're I think they're from a school and they're just visiting. And yeah, enjoy.
赶快下来排队，过去前面排队。美颜，宝贝，过去前面排队啦。
The Lingnan Impression Garden is also a good place to look back upon the past of Guangzhou. The iron toys, comic books, and games like rolling hoops and throwing sandbags are actually prone to arouse local people's nostalgia from their childhood. And also you can see the police station, county government, newspaper office, bank and old cinemas from that time. And if you actually like adventure, you will like this place. The garden won't actually let you down, and you can find sloping houses, upside down house, Pandora house here. So yeah, you can enjoy your time very nicely. This park I will suggest you to visit because it will take you to another era, and like I say always, it has a different ancient vibe. So as you can see, the houses and everything is so well maintained. The watchtower, of course, go inside and go up because it will give you a overall 360 view. And also there are like different temples and houses. You can go inside every house, which is of course whichever is open, and like you see that the architecture and the design of the indoors and outdoors will actually give you an idea about how it used to be around that time and about overall the Chinese culture. So yeah, and their sports, their famous like whatever they used to use at that time, their utensils, everything. You will get an overall idea, and it will give you a nice vibe. Why I'm suggesting you again and again to go and visit this place, because once you reach in Guangzhou, if you don't have a local guide or someone to guide you through, of course, you will find everything very overwhelming, and that's just because of the language. And another tip, Google Map, I don't know, for us it didn't work. Then we switched to Apple Maps. So yeah, I mean, everything you will find at the very beginning very difficult, and you will find it very overwhelming. So don't get frustrated. Just have everything set up, and I think you are good to go. So after seeing this beautiful place, we were heading towards our second destination, that is the Guangzhou Lotus Hill area, or the Lotus Hill Mountain. So before going to Lotus Hill, I'm just going to tell you that the distance between the Lingnan Park and Lotus Hill was quite a lot, and it took us a lot of time to reach from one destination to the second. So yeah, plan your like the visiting places accordingly, because it requires a lot of time from reaching from one destination to another. So anyways, as we entered the Lotus Hill, it's one of the famous hills of the Pearl River Delta, and it's located in the eastern of Panyu district, 20 kilometers from Guangzhou and 110 kilometers from Hong Kong. And this actually covers an area of 2.5 square kilometers, and it is composed of 48 red stone low hills, and the highest is 108 meter. I'm talking about the hills. The highest one is 108 meter, and also it has actually the best preserved ancient quarry site with a history of 2000 years in China. And the Lotus city itself was built during the Kangxi region of Qing dynasty, and the dynasty was among 1644 to 1911, so you can understand how old and ancient it was. And also there is actually a gold statue of the goddess of mercy, so I'm gonna show that to you in a while. So whenever you are visiting Lotus Hill, please keep in mind that you have to walk a lot from the gate to getting to the actual points. There are a lot of points actually, so you have to walk a lot. And the things, if I talk about, there are a lot of things like the Swallow Cliffs that I was actually personally very excited about, the Lotus Pagoda, Lotus Fairyland, Lotus Temple, the Goddess of Mercy, of course. There are a lot of things to cover, and also there is a hotel where actually people can stay there. So the different things are in different direction, and we actually thought that as we were very excited to see the Swallow Cliff and also the Lotus Temple and Goddess of Mercy, so we headed towards that destination. So yeah, just keep in mind that you have to walk a lot, and throughout the walking, it's a hilly area. There's up and down, there are a lot of stairs. Just enjoy the beautiful scenic beauty, and there are a lot of lotuses, like I said, as it's the name, and also different small hilly cliffs type thing that will give you a different vibe. There are restaurants, and yeah, overall very nice place to visit actually. As you can see, up there is the Lotus Temple, and again you have to climb a lot of stairs to get to that beautiful temple. So let's go. While exploring this area, let me share a little story with you about the Lotus Hill. So this legend is known as the Lotus Hill fairy tale. Once upon a time, there was an evil dragon living in the South China Sea. He always made giant winds and waves that flooded the Pearl River Delta, causing lots of flooding and capsizing the boats there. The goddess of mercy was furious that the dragon caused the people to suffer, so she threw the lotus she was sitting on into the water, which actually ultimately stopped the dragon. Many years later, the lotus turned into stone, which is how this place came to the name the Lotus Hill. And if I talk about the goddess of mercy, as you can see the golden statue, it is biggest in the world, and the statue was cast in 1994 with 120 tons of bronze and 180 taels of gold coating. The statue of the Goddess of Mercy is right beside the Lotus Temple. So once you go up in the hill, you will actually get to see both the Goddess of Mercy statue and also the Lotus Temple. And the Lotus Temple itself will take a lot of time. You can go up there. It's multi-storied temple. So yeah, you can spend your time, a good time. And once you are done with seeing that, you can again go downstairs and get to the place which is very famous, the Swallow Cliff. And this area actually gives you a, I don't know, I have seen many hills, but this hill, it actually gave me a different idea and different perspective about hills. It seems like it's cut very smoothly and very straight, so it's kind of like a boundary, but I knew the legend as well. So yeah, it was a fairy tale and very highly recommended. If you are in Guangzhou, please visit this area. So after that, we got back to our hotel. We were staying right beside the Beijing road. So if you guys know, the Beijing street or the Beijing road is actually a very famous tourist area, and there were a lot of markets, a lot of brands, big shopping malls and restaurants. What was not there? And it was the best time to visit the Beijing road was actually the night time, of course. And we, as I said, that we were staying in a hotel that was right beside the Beijing road. So we walked there actually. And whenever we go abroad, this is our thing. We like walking because it gives us more time to see everything and observe everything properly. So yeah, let's enjoy. How are you feeling? He's speechless. Doesn't have anything to say. I think he's very much happy seeing all these lights and people and the happiness around him. I also feel the same. And in the Beijing road, you have a lot of things to explore actually. And in my next vlog, I'll show you the Beijing road has actually its different history, and it has a map thingy that actually shows you how the Beijing road was before. So yeah, stay tuned. And after visiting, we did a little bit of eating as well, dinner, ramen with fish balls and also meatballs. Different options we had, and there's these different chilies and spices, and yeah, we enjoyed our dinner. After that, we went to this amazing chocolate shop. It was so cute. It was pink, and I went crazy and bought a lot of chocolates. That's all, folks. That's all for today. Thank you so much to all of you for watching. Thanks to my lovely subscribers, and stay tuned for part 2. Bye.